Hello everyone, today I am taught about a micro mini project of the title COVID-19 predictions. The title chapter are 1 to up to 11. Just see that. And we go to the COVID-19 prediction. What is the COVID-19? That means the coronavirus has affected the people. The spread of the virus, all the section of the societies or the people can be affected on the before 2019. So the lockdown has serious implementation on mental health, resulting in physiological problems including fracturing, stress and depression. And will we see that abstraction on that COVID-19 prediction? Yes. ML technique have been used to predict whether patients are infected by the virus based on the symptoms defined by WHO. WHO means a World Health Organization. The prediction of various parameters, number of positive cases, number of recovered cases, etc. The certain thing we have just predict that the people are affected the virus or not. Background and motivations. This is about a disaster prediction. Here I am going to predict a model that answer the question. That the question is, what sorts of the people were more likely to survey? Using that then data sets or people name, age, height, weight, etc. In this micro project, I will refer by the inspiring by Kaggle. Yes. Problem statement and data set description. The problem statement on that in this data set that are I am going to model a design that is a given training data set which predicted the survival of the people, whether it is a real disaster or not. If it is an okay, predicted as an 1. If it is not, is considered as a 0. This is a big problem here. Data descriptions. This data set has several dependent and independent variables. Feature class in the data set in dependent variable. Dependent variables are nothing but the variables which holds the phenomenon which are studying. Independent variables are the ones which through we are trying to explain the value or affect the output variable. That means a dependent variable by creating a relations between an independent and dependent variables. On that features, the time series of the times are v1 up to v28 with the dependent variables of numerical values. Next one, we just see existing and methodology. That is how to predict that a person are alive or not. First, we identify the person that be affected the virus or not, provide the disaster data set and use a random forest classifier. Random forest classifier is then combine the output of multiple decision trees to a single result. Okay, I just use a logistic regression again within the new data set. Because I used to calculate or predict the probability of binary yes or no even acquiring. Logistic has a supervised learning, so I will be used that logistic regression model. And we move on to proposed methodology. That means visualizing the height and weight and known the supervised learn algorithm classification model and build the logistic regressions. Before I tell that our logistic regression is an calculator or predict the probability of binary yes or no. And will be applying a machine learning to determine if a person is likely infected with the COVID-19 or not is also an example of logistic regressions. That means a binary 1 yes or no. So we will be use that logistic regression. It is an easy to predict. And also finally identify the best model here. Next one, model implementations. On the best model, we just implement the data description first. Second, import the libraries. Which one we want? Import the libraries, and also data loading, data label encoding, data visualization, building the models, find accuracy, comparing the accuracy, and also be on the best model finally. Yes, it is a model implementation. After we say that testing and evaluations. Yes, I have to use logistic regression. It is a better compared to other model. And testing then accuracy 81%. I will existing solution. My accuracy increased 3% of model evaluations. Yes, I evaluated FN score. FN score is a best metric of classifications. Class invariance. FN score is a weighted average of recall and precision of the respective class. And also F1 score is a machine learning evaluate the metric that the model tells that the model's accuracy. And also it combines the precision and recall scores of the model. And also I get that accuracy of logistic regressions 0.9 0.5200415, and F1 score is 0.90619305. Next one, we see that the conclusion of this project. In this project, I predict this situation is 90% of accuracy. I will be used only one algorithm, that is an logistic regression, and and also in this project important point is that solving the imbalanced data set problems, and I also figure out the undersampling method. That means undersampling is a technique that balances uneven data set by keeping all the data in the minority class and decreasing the size of the majority class. Yes, it is the one several technique data scientists can use to extract more accurate information from originally imbalanced data set. And the last one, final one, if you found this notebook initially, please upload it and follow this reference code which is made by me, and know how it I predicted and implement on this data set. Thank you.